Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maap, a real talk show with you, George Nemeh, your host. I am so excited and delighted, like I always have and been, since knowing this gentleman by the name of Jeff Zink. Jeff Zink is running for Congress. You still with CD7, right?
CD7, absolutely.
I don't remember we met that era once. I'm not going to do it ever again. It's imprinted in my head. Well, you know, because I talk to a lot of candidates, sometimes the numbers goes up and down.
That's right.
And I just want my people and the audience and the people that I know on a personal level speaking, and the audience in general and throughout the world, they need to understand, like, we don't prep.
No.
Please, I want you, if you don't mind, they say I give them questions. I don't give people questions in advance, but they seen us bubbly, they go, why are you bubbly? You know what? The enemy always gets upset, you know, from what? From somebody that's happy.
Well.
Or somebody smiling.
The great thing about what you do, George,
yes, sir,
with Maap Real Talk, the thing is that what I enjoy is the fact that you are open, you are honest, right. You come to me direct, and there's no gotcha moments or anything else. But the thing is that what other people and your listeners need to know is this. Yeah. You're getting attacked because you are giving real, truthful information. That's a problem. See, we have a narrative that our mainstream media and fake news is doing, and this is the problem that we're having. They will then film something, but then they want to put a twist or a spin or something like that. What you do is you speak from the heart, and that's what I like, and that's one of the reasons why you're always, you come to me, you want an interview, I will give you an interview because you're genuine.
Thank you, sir.
That is very rare.
That means
now
I didn't know the conversation is going to go there, but now I'm choked up. I really appreciate it because the viewers, they don't know the side of you. And I'm glad you brought it on your own without any reservation. And I'm supposed to ask you about the audit. I'm supposed to ask you about all these different things.
Right.
But sometimes when I see a person that's running, usually I want them to speak with in their hearts, not what I'm directing them to.
Well, the thing is that my heart, you were the very first one that actually kind of introduced me to it, showed me a little bit more, helped me clean up a little bit more of my speaking.
Yes.
And we had to do a few takes and stuff, and it was kind of fun. But
yes.
But in learning,
look at you now. You do one take.
I do it one take. And so one of the things is that what we need to do is take that genuineness,
right,
and then take it to Congress.
Yes.
And the thing is that if we don't have good men and women of God that are sitting there that have a moral fiber and understanding that our rights are given to us by God.
That's right.
They're not given to us by government.
No.
So one of the things that I'm doing here today was J6. And the problem that I'm having with this government is the fact that they are a tyrannical, Marxist, socialist party. I can't say that they are anything about Democrat,
right,
because I can't recognize the Democratic Party. In fact, right now, I don't recognize America. And this is going to be really important. This next election on November 8, 2022, if you don't vet out and understand who you're voting for, then what we're going to do is we're going to lose this country. So here's a couple of things of what I'm doing and why I'm different than any other congressional candidate here in Arizona. I worked the Arizona audit. I worked it 20 hours a day.
I saw.
First in, last out, and it wasn't for my campaign. It's for anybody who wants to run so that they can then turn around and have at least a level playing field, and they can actually have an opportunity to be elected. This is so important because it said that 43% of the people here from the Democratic Party didn't have confidence in our voting system. Now, at 43% of the Democrats, what do you think about the Republicans? It was even worse than that. It was in over 80. And so what we're trying to do now is we're looking for those candidates. So the audit came out and we found systemic breaches, and those breaches did not allow us to even determine who won. So let me put it in a different
put it in
light.
different context. Yeah.
Okay. If you had $1,000,
right,
and 200 of it was fake,
right,
counterfeit
money,
would you have $1,000?
No.
Okay.
We'll have
So
800.
since what we have is what has come out with the evidence that was presented yesterday in the Senate, we have just the same thing, 1,000 votes, but we proved that there are fake ballots that are in there, so we don't know who they voted for. We don't know who it is. So how can Katie Hobbs and Doug Ducey certify our election? See, there's the problem, and they knew this and did it anyway. So for us, what we need to do is we need to start looking at this, and the evidence has been turned over to the AG, Mark Brnovich. He needs to now take up and do further investigation. If there are criminal charges, then we need to have them arrested and then put into court, and if they are convicted, then we will then put a penalty that goes on this. But the thing that I'm getting a lot right now, everybody's going, but Trump didn't win. It's not about Trump. It's not about
Well, this is what
Biden.
they need to know. It's about our Constitution. It's the only thing left sacred.
right.
They don't realize that. Like many people, they think it's about Trump.
Right.
Trump opened up the can of, like a Pandora box.
Well, and that is the issue, and the reason why this is so important.
Right.
Again, it's not about Republican or Democrat. It's about what is right and what is wrong. And so what we've done is we looked at this evidence. Now, let's take a look at that evidence. See, I've been released from my NDA. I can tell you exactly what I saw those 20 hours, day after day after day.
But you kept it really good, and you see me every day, and you held up to your own. I could tell the public and the viewers, you under NDA. I didn't even know you knew all that stuff.
I did.
I was dumbfounded when I found out yesterday.
Yes.
That you knew all along. It drives me crazy as a media because I was scratching. I was in there, in the trenches.
Yep.
I was inside the audit.
Yeah, we saw you up there.
I was there
in
every
the
single
seats
day, and I
stuff.
couldn't find not one leak. I want people to know as they listen to you and me, this is real time. That's why they call me Maap Real.
Right.
This is the real deal.
Exactly.
I was inside with you, and you and everybody else kept it so secret, including the liaison, Mr. Bennett, including John Brakey, including, which is I like very much, Mr. Paulin, if you remember Randy.
Yep, yeah, Randy.
He's a great. I mean, also he got me a lot of hits. I did 2 interviews with him. He's an incredible person. All these guys kept it together. What really defranchised us inside that it leaked some of it to the media?
Okay, so one of the things that
To the main media, like to the mainstream,
to
the lame
mainstream-
one.
right? So
How did they
what-
know before me and I'm inside?
Well, the thing is that they kept leaking information that was false. If you look at what was released yesterday, that was official,
Right.
that we actually had there, what was happening? The lame media. What they were doing is they're continually making up stories.
So whatever hits, maybe something will stick.
All they're wanting is clickbait.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you want,
I was
clickbait-
shocked, to be honest with you, because NBC, ABC, all of a sudden and I'm inside,
Exactly.
and I wasn't privy to this answers. Like I was almost like, wow, why didn't I know about this?
Well, here's one. Okay, so let's get specific. What
Yes.
did I see?
Yeah, what did you see?
All right, so I saw mail-in ballots that were pristine, no folds whatsoever. Okay,
How do you mail that?
how do you mail that out? And the other is that there were Xeroxed. They were printed
Printed
out,
out.
jet printed. There, the ovals were all perfect. So when we did the forensic audit, okay, the oval itself was completely solid. When you're doing it by hand, you always leave spaces, no matter how
Wow.
you think that it got
That
there.
got there.
This here is what happened, and we saw this over and over and over. Now, here's the other thing. We had 36 tables all lined up. We could see the stacks of ballots right there, and we could see the different colors. We knew exactly when the paper that felt different.
Right.
Okay. Now, as an observer, how do I know? Because I was not allowed. I couldn't touch a ballot. Okay. I was over the observers.